Wallerdog Gaming here. It's been requested that I show people how to land and take off with an airplane. So as you know, there are three different battles. You got Air Arcade, Air Realistic, and Air Simulator. I recommend before you go to simulator mode, work with the simple, fewest controlled airplanes you can. And the first one that I can think of for that is a biplane. So we are in the arcade mode. All we need to do is push our forward key, which in my case is the W from the ASDW, and put this to 100%. I keep my mouse here straight ahead.
Number 3, what do you have?
Keep my mouse up a little bit. And just like that, we're up and running. Now, because these are fixed gear, the gear are not going to race. So we're going to go ahead and get a little speed up, turn around and land. Functions are pretty easy, right? Now we got different views here. This is what you're going to get in the simulator view. A little bit different. So you could kind of practice simulator view while you're playing arcade or realistic by hitting this view. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around. Now for me turning around, I just do this number. We're going slow enough. We're going to 200. We're going to reduce our thrust significantly. This is probably too steep of an angle. Coming in pretty fast for this short strip. And we're going to drop to 0. Level things out. We're really too fast. Nope. So we're going to call it off because they're going too fast. Remember, these biplanes don't have brakes. So we're speeding up just enough so we can go ahead and turn around without losing altitude. And dropping our thrust to 0. Leveling off, leveling off. Keeping our mouse up so we don't go head over heels. Now, so in arcade, I'm hitting the S key. It's actually working. The brakes are actually working, which, you know, these planes don't have brakes. Arcade mode, you could use the S key, but be careful. If you brake too much, you could flip the plane over. Let's try realistic. Here we're in realistic mode. Notice things are the same. This is the simulator view. All right, we're going to hit the W key to get our thrust up to 100. Flaps automatically go for takeoff. Gotta keep that mouse up a little bit so we take off, and there we go, we're up. Pretty simple. Cough, cough. Automatically raises the flaps. So we'll gain some speed. So one of the biggest things about landing is reducing your speed to a good landing speed. If you're going too fast, you go off the end of the runway, it could become a crash landing. Let's turn around. Drop our thrust. Come in steep, maybe we can brake a little bit. See, that's a little bit fast. For a short strip like this. Now, oops, we're hopping back in the air. All right, we're gonna go around. We're gonna pick up speed. We're gonna come back around that. See what I mean? I was hitting the brake key, the S key, no effect. So arcade, it works. in a plane that doesn't have brakes. Realistic, the brake key's not going to work if the plane doesn't have brakes of some form. So we'll try not to pick up too much speed. Drop our thrust. And we want to try and start the landing. So I've seen some pilots, they actually start the landing into grass. Drop to 0. Smooth it out a little bit. Oh, it looks like the brakes are actually working. There again. Don't do it too much or you'll flip your plane. So that's taking off and landing in realistic mode with the biplane. Alright, simulator mode. Now, you see this view, but as soon as we start the engine up, this view goes away. So, don't let that view... Now, if I use the C key, like you do in the tank, to look around, you're going to get the pilot's view from the seat, see? Got my hands on the controls. You look to the left, look to the right, look forward, we can look up, we can look back. Alright. So, like the tank, whatever key you use to start or stop the engine in the tank, you need to stop or start the engine on the plane. So that's the first thing you got to do. Once the motor's going, there again, you can use the ASDW key. The W key for adding thrust. Now here you really have to pay attention to going straight. Keeping this thing on the tarmac. I don't think it should be this. I don't think it should. Anyway, it just seems to me this seems odd that you have to go through this trouble. Up in the air. Alright, you see right at 180 kilometers an hour. Crap. You can see here, I hit the view key. That's all I've got. This is the view in simulator mode. Now what we want to do is turn around and land. So I'm going to use my mouse and gradually turn it. Keeping that circle closer to the center is a little bit easier. So as you can see, there's the airfield. No, we're going almost 300 kilometers an hour, too fast. So we're going to fly by it, then turn around again. Maybe see if we can slow down. Of course, we can look around. Now, simulator mode 2, the enemy tanks aren't going to be highlighted. You got to know enemy from friendly on the ground. Okay, so we're going to slow down some more, put this at 50%, see what we do. Alright, speed's dropping. Yep, speed's dropping, elevation's dropping. Let's do a turn. There's the airfield. We're under 200. Now we're over 200 because we're going down. Dropping our power. Dropped about 5%. Don't shake it too much. using the brake. Yeah, see what I mean? If you brake too fast, you're going to flip your plane. So you really need to pay attention to speed in simulator battle when you're trying to land the plane. So I'll be rearmed and repaired. We're going to try again. I to start the plane. Trying to keep down the center of the runway. Keep behind the bow on. Okay, we're up. So I think what we need to do is come out from a much further distance, reduce our speed significantly. All right, we're at 237. We don't want to go much faster than that because we want to try and land successfully for you. So let's go ahead and make our turn. There's the airfield. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on.
Bodenkontrolle, verstehen Sie laut und klar, Ende.
Trying to brake with my flaps up. Notice my mouse is really high. Yes, we landed without crashing. I don't think it's going to recognize us as landed. Oh, maybe I have to turn the engine off. No? Aircraft will be rearmed. So let's see if that resets us in the test flight mode. Okay, put us back in the center of the field where we should be. All right, so if you're landing and you're playing simulator mode, make sure you turn your engine off. It looks like, yeah, I had to deplete some of my rounds so that it would rearm and then reset. So, upcoming videos, how to land and take off from an aircraft carrier, and many, many more. Let me know in the comments below what type of how-to videos you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.